Welcome back to the Old Geezer's Diary. I'm here down at the port of Felixstowe where we're looking at all the ships behind and stuff. Fascinating sight. I enjoy it. I come down here a lot of days every week. We don't know yet what's going to happen with the EU and with Britain's exit, but I thought I'd continue the theme and just have a little talk about one of the things that's really got to me. The thing that I'm aware of, and have always been aware of, is that one of the best skills that most of our UK politicians, and I guess most world politicians have, is telling porky pies and making them sound real. When we were in the run-up to the EU referendum vote, not really keen on calling it an election, when we were in the run-up to the vote, one of the things that got to me was the sheer number of lies, untruths, faded truths, exaggerations, all that kind of stuff that went on all the time from all of the politicians, regardless whichever direction they were heading. I think probably Jeremy Corbyn, who I'm not a fan of, was the most truthful and honest, I think, probably out of them. Certainly people like Mr. Osborne, who I think gets right up my nose these days, demonstrated himself to be a complete liar when it comes to getting some kind of an advantage on what he was trying to achieve, which was to get us to vote Remain. Remember, he came out with that huge lie about being an emergency budget within days and huge increases in income tax, big declines in UK spending, and now he's saying, oh well, we're on top of it, we can sort it out. What a load of rubbish. Mr. Osborne, I wouldn't believe you if you said your arse was on fire and we could see the flames, mate. Honestly, I think you're just another politician who tells lies to achieve the effect. So many of them did this, and really in the future I'm going to kind of remind you about this, because I think that politicians tell lies that start trying to sort out the truth of situations without accepting the lies. One of the things I do believe in our world today is that we're all reasonably well educated, and we should be able to start, at least make a start, on getting the truth of subjects, finding out the facts behind the hype, if you like. And one of the things, the Old Geezer's Diary, I'd like to try and do some of that. I don't know whether we'll achieve anything or not, but there you go. So today's little ramble is really just about that, about politicians telling lies. I think we've got to a stage where we need to start assessing them on what they say, remembering what they said a few weeks and months ago. The other thing, of course, about the Brexit, I hate the phrase, don't you? The other thing about the Brexit is that we've got so many different conflicting views from people we shouldn't trust anyway. One of the things that came across very strongly in the run-up to the vote was that all the economists and people like that were coming out with, oh, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, this is going to happen. Let me tell you, those guys don't know so much. In reality, they just make their best guess and see what happens next. That was certainly the case when we had our financial meltdown. Economists were saying this, bankers were saying that, and they were all wrong. So what the hell? Let's try and work our way through this little catastrophe that seems to have happened and see what happens next. But the word of warning from the Old Geezer's Diary: politicians, don't believe them under any circumstances. See you soon.